Hello everyone. Let us now discuss today's LeetCode POTD problem. Number 2577, minimum time to visit a cell in a grid. So this is a similar question to the yesterday's problem. Minimum obstacle removal to reach the corner. So if you didn't watch that video, uh, I have given the link in the description. You can go and watch it. Now, minimum time to visit a cell in a grid. So here we are given with an m by n matrix called grid, consisting of non-negative integers where grid of row column represent the minimum time required to be able to visit the cell row column. That which means so in the description it is given that we are given with a grid of m by n, and now we are given with some cells in this, and grid of row column represents the minimum time required to be able to visit the cell row comma column. So here it will be the time required to reach this cell, to get to this cell. Now we are standing at this cell top left corner. We need to move to this bottom right corner. So we need to know what is the minimum time to reach this. So whenever we are given with a grid and we need to reach the corner with a minimum time, we can simply apply a BFS or a Dijkstra algorithm. Now, if you don't know how to implement this, I have already told in a previous video. You can just watch it. So we can move four directions: up, right, down, and left. And each move we make takes 1 second. So every time you move upside or right side or left side or downside, we will be taking 1 second for every move. Now we need to return the minimum time required in which we can visit corner, bottom right corner. If we cannot visit the bottom right corner, then we need to return -1. So now we are at this index 0 comma 0, and we are given with some example: 0 1 3 2 5 1 2 5 4 3 8 6. This is our source, this is our starting point, and this is our destination. Now, so here the path which we can follow is, now t is equal to 0. We are on the top right cell, top left cell. When t is equal to 1, we can move to the cell 0 comma 1. Why? Because grid of 0 comma 1 is less than or is equal to our time. This is less than or is equal to our time. Now we are at this cell. At here we can move. Now we need to move to the second. Uh, we move to the cell 1 comma 1 here, because 1 comma 1 is less than this. 1 is less than or is equal to 2, so we can move here. And then at t is equal to 3, we move to the cell 1 comma 2, as it is less than, at t is equal to 3, 2 is less than or is equal to 3, so we are moving here. And now at t is equal to 4, we can move to this, we can move to the cell, we can move to the cell 1 comma 1, as here we are going back, as 1 is less than or is equal to 4. And at t is equal to 5, we move to the cell 1 comma 2, 1 comma 2, and again here, as 2 is less than or is equal to 5, and then t is equal to 6, We move to the cell 1 comma 3, 5 is less than or is equal to 6, and then t is equal to 7. We will be moving to this cell. That means after here we will be coming to here. So at t is equal to 7 we will be coming to here 6, as 6 is less than or equal to 7. But if you see clearly, if the grid or the sorry, if the cell we are going, if it is less than or is equal to the time, we are moving directly to it. But what if it is greater? What if it is greater than the time? Then we are waiting 1 second in some cases. So let me explain you how does this work. If we are at this cell here, we are having time is equal to 0. Now when we go here, when we see 1, it is at t is equal to 1, it is less than or is equal to our time. So we can simply go here and increase our time to 2. That means we are increasing our time by 1 if the sorry new cell is less than or is equal to time. Now if it is odd, let me take an example. If the difference, that means if 2 and 1, if there is a difference of 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Now this difference is giving us an odd number. Now if you see this example, here we are at 2 and here it is 5. Now the difference between these two is an odd number. So that means if we are having odd difference, we can make our time is equal to the new cell, and then we can go with the another directions. And if it is even, then we need to wait 1 more second at our new cell. So this is the intuition behind the solution. Now let us understand how the algorithm goes. Firstly, we'll be initializing our directions top, right, bottom, left, and we will be giving initializing a time matrix with int max for every cell. And now we are taking priority queue as instead of a DQ or a queue. Now, by priority queue, we'll be going to the cell which takes the minimum time. So it will be easier to find the destination with a minimum time. Now, PQ will be storing the time and the index where we are. The index, the cell, and the time at that cell. And now we will be running a loop while PQ is not empty, and we'll be having we will be getting the top as the toppest element of the PQ, and we pop that element, and then if let x is equal to the row and y is equal to the column in the toppest element of the PQ, and if x is equal to, as we if we reached our target n, y is equal to n minus 1, then we return our current time. Now the current time will be, as I said, PQ will be storing the time and the indices where we got that time. Now we'll be iterating through our directions. Now new cell will be x plus dx, and new y is equal to y plus dy. Now if it is going out of bounds, we will be continuing through our loop, and we will be calculating the difference between the new cell and our time. If if the current time is already less than the new cell will be incrementing our new time by the current time. And if it is odd, if the difference is odd, let me take that. If difference is odd, then the new time will be going towards the grid, sorry, the new cell. And else it will be the even number, then our new time will be going to the new cell and incrementing it by 1. We will be waiting for 1 second at that cell. So after this, if the new time is less than the time at the new cell, the time nx ny will be new time, and we will be pushing the new time with the indices. So after this, if we didn't get any if we didn't reach our target, we will be returning -1. So this is the algorithm. You will be getting code in a few seconds. Thank you.